In this quick video, I'm going to share a football betting strategy that's helped us hit 71 wins from our last 75 bets. It's simple, effective, and built on the back of tens of thousands of trial bets to get it just right. If you're serious about winning and want to trade like a pro, stick around. This could be the edge you've been looking for. Before we get started, do me a quick favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of the top-notch content we've got coming your way. Let's get into the first part of this football betting strategy. And to be honest, it's refreshingly straightforward. What you're looking for are matches at half-time that show strong signs of another goal being scored. A classic example is when a heavy favourite, say a top six side, is drawing or even losing against a clearly weaker team. That kind of mismatch often sets the stage for a strong second-half push, and that's exactly the kind of scenario we want to target. Now, if you're not confident in picking those matches yourself, no worries, that's where the football bet formula signal comes in. This system takes care of the entire selection process for you, delivering free premium picks with a verified 92% strike rate. So if you want a shortcut to the most profitable games, check the links in the comments and description. Everything you need is there. One of the biggest misconceptions we hear from bettors is that the odds at halftime are too low to bother with. And while it's true that the odds for over 0.5 goals can be shorter at the break, often between 1.17 and 1.33, that thinking completely misses the bigger picture. This isn't about chasing high odds. It's about stacking high probability bets in a way that delivers consistent profit. That's the real edge. Let me break down exactly how we're trading these second half goal markets for maximum return. For every match we target, we'll be placing two separate bets. And this is key. You're going to stake 2.5% of your bankroll on each bet, giving a total risk of 5% per match. Let's put that into numbers. If you're working with a £1,000 bankroll, each bet would be £25, one at half-time and one during the second half if conditions are met. That's £50 total per match, a controlled, sustainable approach that keeps your risk in check while giving the strategy room to perform. So how do we place the bets? The first bet goes in at half-time, straight after the whistle, when the market for over 0.5 goals is priced somewhere around 1.17 to 1.33, depending on the game. You can place this on a sportsbook or on an exchange. Either works. This bet is your foundation. Now the second bet is the clever bit. You don't place it right away. Instead, you either monitor the odds in play or set a trigger on the exchange to fire once the price hits 1.50. This usually happens between the 60th and 65th minute, depending on the pace of the match and the scoreline. If a goal is scored before the 1.50 odds are reached, you've already got your first bet locked in, and you don't need to place the second. You've won and protected your stake. But if odds do rise to 1.50 and there's still no goal, that's your signal to place the second £25 bet. At that point, you now have two active positions on the match. So what's the upside? Let's run through a simple example. Say your first £25 bet was placed at odds of 1.25. That would return £31.25 for a profit of £6.25. Then, say the odds rise to 1.50 and you place your second £25 bet. That one returns £37.50 if it lands, netting £12.50 profit. Total profit from the match, £18.75. And remember, we're working with high probability selections here. Over time, with a solid strike rate like 90% plus, those returns really start to compound. Now, of course, the strategy doesn't work on every match. No system does. You still need smart match selection. That's why we recommend using the football bet formula signals. They remove the guesswork and consistently highlight the best games for this strategy. Could you wait for even higher odds, like odds 2 or beyond? Technically, yes. But the longer you wait, the greater the risk of missing the entry entirely due to a sudden goal. Odds of 1.5 give you the best blend of safety, timing, and value. It's the sweet spot for this style of in-play betting. So to recap, 2 bets per game, each staking 2.5% for a total of 5% risk. First bet goes in at half-time. Second bet waits until odds hit 1.5 in play. High strike rate, consistent edge, sustainable profit. That's the formula. And if you want to make life even easier, just follow the bet formula signals. They'll do the hard work for you. And all you need to do is execute. Links are below. Try it out, stay disciplined, and this strategy could completely change how you approach football betting.